Don't jump scare me, please.
Referred to as the crypt monster pops up on screen, screaming at the victim.
Reapers, what is good? It's your boy Laser. He's the Visor back with another scary reaction video. He's loving this scary content. So I continue to deliver after you guys and reacting to top 15 scariest jump scares in video games. Guys, those jump scares, oh man, they be getting our pee-pee shaking and our titties. If you guys enjoy scary content and more scary videos feature, it's me, the like button. You subscribe to a notification bell icon. There's from every night on Twitch because streams are amazing. Let's dive straight in this video.
15.
Number 15.
Through the Keyhole. In the reboot of the Thief series, you once again play the role of Garrett as you slink around the Moira Asylum, which was originally a treatment facility for the insane and other mentally ill.
Dude, I'm extremely mentally ill, bro. Guys, you guys know at night, bro, after I'm done fapping, bro, sometimes I feel so fucked in the head. I mean, I know I'm fucked in the head, but I be doing this. Oh, rockabye, baby. I gotta stop busting nuts every night and day and morning.
Search of riches, you come across another locked door, which you investigate through the keyhole before entering, when you are met with the sudden appearance of a ghostly young woman telling you that you shouldn't be there. There's not much backstory to the spooky spirit.
Bro, why do jump scares in video games like get me more than like jump scares in movies? I don't know why, but jump scares in video games are just like more terrifying. Well, I think it's because you're actually like, playing the game, so it's like you gotta like actually like encounter it yourself, which is terrifying. But like Outlast, oh my god. But now I'm not talking about Outlast Trials. I'm talking about like the original one. Oh my god. But fucking just jump scares, bro. I remember my friend showed me. I think anyone that knows Call of Duty Zombies or like all the OG players know that one Easter egg where like you zoom in on the scope on Mob of the Dead. I think it's like there's another map too where it does it. You zoom in into like the ocean and then like a whole jump scare happens. Anyone that's played Call of Duty Zombies knows what I'm talking about.
But she's pretty terrifying. Number 14. Resident Evil 4 Lake Monster. 𝐷𝐿𝐴, Spanish for from the lake, was a massive plaga-infected amphibian that lived in a lake near a Spanish village. In the popular survival horror Resident Evil 4, as the player, when walking through the outskirts of the village, you start approaching a lake, in which you briefly see fish swimming in a group.
Dude, that's a foggy-ass lake. Oh.
What many people would tell first-time players is that you shoot the fish to obtain certain items. After shooting the water for a few seconds, 𝐷𝐿𝐴 shoots out of the water, devours the
That was a big flopper.
character, and scares the shit out of you.
Dude, narrator, it scared the shit out of me, literally. Very messy situation.
This game was ported to PS3 and Xbox 360. The jump scare would award the player with an achievement, ironically titled, Don't Shoot the Water. Number 13. BioShock Infinite, Boys of Silence. The Boys of Silence are young men fitted with sense-enhancing
Mouth works like... Wait, what?
helmets and are forced to act as watchmen. They are referred to as Elizabeth's children. They are in fact young men brainwashed from childhood and forced into total subservience. Thanks to Elizabeth's intervention, they also have limited control over tears, allowing them to partially control.
This game looks cool as fuck. Too many, I've come to the conclusion that there's electricity in this game.
The lunatics of Comstock House and teleport out of existence after raising the alarm or being attacked. Booker DeWitt encounters them in Colombia during the course of BioShock Infinite. Once he reaches an alternative Comstock House, the Boys of Silence
Comstock House, what?
Do not actually engage in combat. Their primary purpose is to keep watch over the facility, and the similarly brainwashed men in George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and Thomas Jefferson masks, known as the lunatics.
The lunatics, oh. I'm a lunatic. Yeah. Guys, don't lie, bro. When we were in class, when we all studied history for George Washington, we all started saying, lunatic, 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 and then we started slicing our necks. We don't lie, we all did that in school back in the day.
Rather than fighting Booker directly, Boys of Silence summon the men to fight for them. If Booker enters a Boy of Silence's line of sight, it will stand still and focus on him. If he stays for too long, gets close to the boy, or attacks it, the Boy of Silence will let out a piercing scream and will teleport away. The most famous jump scare from the Boys of Silence occurs in the warden's office just after unlocking the gate to reach Elizabeth in the torture chamber. Once the switch to deactivate the lock is pulled, the player turns around and finds themselves face to face with a Boy of Silence, who immediately sounds the alarm and
What the fuck? That keeps getting me. Holy shit.
Causes the player to be completely caught off guard. Number 12, Batman Arkham City.
Bro, that's literally just me, guys. You're just looking at footage of me.
Scarecrow's victims. Arkham City is entirely filled with criminals, which are either inmates or political prisoners, and is also filled with Batman's most popular
Batman's cool as fuck, bro. I mean, I'm literally him. Literally.
enemies, such as Penguin, the Joker, and more. Needless to say,
dude, Solomon Grande, bro. Oh my god. When I first fought that motherfucker, man. Oh, dude. Whole ass unit, bro. He was like a whole ass. I think he was only introduced in the city. I think he wasn't. He didn't really have much of a history, from what I recall. I know some characters they just straight up introduced like in the game. Like I don't know. Did he have a history? I can't remember. I know fucking like the Professor Pig. He didn't really have too much of a story. Well, he was in. I think he was in the fucking. I don't know. I think he was in the comics or whatever.
It's a very dangerous place to be. The best jump scare of the game was given by a character that was
City though, like dude, City was scary as fuck. Like fucking, I think City was, dude, City. Like people are always like, did you? I'm gonna be for real. Like, Night was so good. I loved Night, but I think like best Batman was definitely City, 100%. City, Night was really good. I loved Night. Night was really fucking good. Night was a masterpiece. But the problem was the only thing I just didn't like about Night was the boss fights were sort of mid, and the fucking the Batmobile was used like way too fucking much, bro. Like it was such a pain in the ass. Like it just Batmobile. City, it's like it was more like maneuvering around on foot and shit. I never played Asylum, but I've heard good things about it. Fucking Origins, I've heard good things about. And then you get the Lego series of Batman. Oh my god, I was gonna play it on. Well, yes, saw me play on stream, but like it didn't go well because I don't know, dude. Lego games just don't work with it. I'm gonna get a console in the future. 100%. I'm gonna play more shit like that in the future.
For the entirety of it. The scare happens when the player finds a lone cargo ship, which holds crates of roaches.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Sorry.
If you're implementing,
I think I've already seen this.
It becomes clear that the ship belongs to Scarecrow, another of Batman's well-known.
Yeah, he goes to that person that's going that insane dude, and then he starts spazzing out on you.
Enemies. After entering the ship, the game suddenly enters into first-person view. The interior of is dimly lit by flickering lights, and towards the end of the ship, you see an enemy thug sitting down with his head hanging. As a natural instinct, you approach the thug to try to understand what has happened to him. While the camera zooms in closer, he awakens quickly, gasps in horror, screams in agony, and convulses at the same time.
You good, buddy?
All of this happens within a few short seconds. Then he returns to his original state, leaving only the racing heart of the player. Number 11.
I actually tried that Easter egg. It was terrifying. I remember I was actually curious. Like, I want to try, and then... Yeah.
11. Dead Space. Necromorphs playing dead. During the survival horror, you play the part of an engineer named Isaac Clarke. The game is set on a mining ship in space after Earth goes into near extinction. After a distress signal is sent out, you board the ship to find most of the crew has turned into necromorphs, which are an alien parasite that can reanimate a dead body and mutate it in horrific ways. One of the features of the necromorphs is playing dead. While playing dead, they basically lay perfectly still on the ground. As you pass by, they suddenly pop back to life and scare the shit out of you.
Dude, stop saying that, narrator. Shit out of you. Like you're trying to make me have a shit attack? Oh no, guys. You guys ever just have shit attacks after having too much Taco Bell?
For unprepared players, this may seem like a quick death, but more than likely you'll be left on low health limping away until you find another one to finish the job, or at least give you another near heart attack. Number 10, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead, also known as Alcatraz Island and Sunset Strip, is the 15th
Wait, what the fuck?
Zombies map. It's included in the second Call of Duty Black Ops.
I forgot how good the fucking cinematics were, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, old zombies, goat. New zombies, dog shit. We're gonna... Dude, I hate new zombies for Call of Duty. Like... I remember playing the newest one, bro, and it just didn't feel like Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty isn't Call of Duty anymore, bro. I'm not trying to be, like, a nostalgia merchant here, but, like, holy fuck, man. So dog shit. I miss when it was just simple, bro. Dude, like that's what like Black Ops 3 was like the perfect like Black Ops 3 did it perfectly. Like change the game up but keep like the same simple like feel to the zombies, you know what I'm saying? Like it was different to like the old zombies, but it was still good. Like after Black Ops 3 just became ridiculous as fuck, man. So dog shit after Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was the last good Call of Duty, if we're gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be completely for real. Dude, like that's the thing. Call of Duty like that's what Call of Duty needs to do. Like they need to like give the old feel back, but make it like, you know, obviously like but with modern graphics and like so like for example, like bring the old zombies back, like simple style. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just like all this unnecessary bullshit they added, remove it. I'm gonna be sure I kinda liked Cold War. Cold War was low key. Nah, Cold War was I don't know. I actually really enjoyed Cold War, but still.
Downloadable contact pack Uprising. The Easter egg known as Jump Scare occurs on the roof where the plane is assembled. The player is required to have a sniper rifle, such as the Baird M82A1 or the DSR-50, and they must proceed to the far end of the roof to the left of the runway. If the player scopes in on the firework display in the distance, a distorted picture of what appears to be Russman's face will flash up.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier.
Accompanied by a high-pitched scream. Jump scares would later become a common feature in the Zombies map, later appearing in the map Origins.
Yeah, it was like in 2 maps. Oh, look, guys, it's a Reaper. You're just looking at me. That's literally me. Literally me.
But this one left an impression on players who just wanted to watch some fireworks. Number 9. Internal Darkness. Bathroom bloodbath scene. Sanity effects are special features in the game set in place, with the sole purpose of messing with the player's sanity and making the game even more frightening. While playing as the character Alex, when you reach the 2nd floor of the Roy Vass mansion and look into the bathtub, the camera makes a swift zoom inward as you come face to face with Alex.
You're fine as fuck, babe. You're fine as fuck.
Alex's body in a tub full of blood, followed by a scream. Triggering this event does not alter your sanity meter, but acts as a sanity effect regardless. In a game riddled with eerie events designed to make your character go insane, this one stuck with players and made their palms sweat even more while traversing the dark corridors of the mansion. Number 8. Condemned Criminal Origins. Body and Locker. While playing the part of an agent
kind of game is
that works for a forensics team, you venture off to investigate an abandoned school in search of serial killers. When you come across a closed locker, after opening the locker, you
Mr.
discover
Tibbets. What a weird name.
a body inside. As anyone would, you whip out your phone and take a photo.
I thought he was gonna say whip out your pee-pee. Y'all ever just be exploring a haunted school, bro, and then you open the locker, there's some corpse in there. Oh, let me whip out my pee-pee. Yeah, very silky corpse.
Of the body. Your colleague, 𝐬𝐸, tells you that you need to take a photo closer to the body's face to confirm its identity. Once you zoom in on the body, he awakens and grabs your arm, which creates an unexpected shock to the player's character. On the bright side, he has great information for you to aid in solving the case. However, nothing can remove the chills that you receive from the scare. Number 7, Outlast.
Outlast was so good, the first one. The second one was alright, but the second one was all over the place. Like, wish shit, forest, all that fucking bullshit, no. I liked the first one. This was Outlast. This is Outlast. When people say Outlast, I think of this one. Trials was... I actually like Trials. I don't know. Trials... I sucked at it, but I enjoy Trials. I played it on stream. I'll do single player... Dude, I'm going to be for real. Like, in the future, when I have more time, I'll do, like, single player games. And, like, I don't really like doing campaigns for games on stream. Because, you know, I'm the type of person that likes playing, like, short horror games and shit. But it's like... You know, you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hanging body. Due to a tip from a whistleblower, reporter Miles Upshur enters in...
Miles kind of became the whistleblower. Totally didn't spoil that. If you haven't finished the ending, that's on you.
Into a psychiatric hospital owned by a corporation to see what corruptions are occurring. Once he enters, he is horrified to see mutilated corpses of the staff. However, the most frightening scare occurs when he enters a darkened room and has to rely on his night vision camera. The first thing he sees when he peers through the camera is a hanging body and the remains of a SWAT team that was sent in to investigate the asylums themselves. A SWAT officer that was impaled tells you that you need to escape the horrors of the asylum. It proves to be easier said than done though. While this game is filled with many jump scares, this is the first one and it sets the mood for the terrifying story. Number 6. Five Nights at Freddy's. Golden Freddy. In the first game, Five Nights at Freddy's, Golden Freddy is one of the 5 antagonists and a special animatronic.
I really liked the second one. The second one was really good. The first one was good too. I think the first and second. I'm gonna be fair. I never was a really like a Five Nights at Freddy's geek, but if I had to like tell you guys which ones I enjoyed the most, it was definitely the first and second one. After that, it just became dog shit, bro. Like the first and second one were. I'm not saying like I mean those are the only ones I played. I never played the ones after. I never played 3, the Springtrap one. The newer ones are dog shit from when I recall. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know. People tell me they're good, but it's like I've seen gameplay of it. It's so stupid. You're moving around and shit. Like, it's not the Five Nights at Freddy's I remembered. I liked it when it was just simple, bro. Cameras, all that shit. The first and second one were the only ones. Those were like the only Five Nights at Freddy's to me. And was Golden Freddy in the movie? I don't know. I don't think he was. People said he was, but I don't think he was. They thought he was.
Appears as a golden yellow character variation of Freddy Fazbear with missing eyes, who appears in the office after a certain sequence of events are triggered. A few wires/parts of the endoskeleton are visible, which share the same correlation as his accessories. His jaw hangs open, and his head is tilted to the right. He is also presented in a sitting slouch version as if he was dead. While checking Cam 2B, the player will see a poster on the wall. It can switch between 3 different versions. A normal picture of Freddy, a distorted picture in which he appears to rip off his own head, or a close
Bro, rip out my pee-pee, please.
up of Golden Freddy's face. While this picture of him is being viewed, a young girl's laugh can be heard. If the player sees the Golden Freddy poster and switches back to the office...
Okay, that's terrifying. No, that's terrifying.
Golden Freddy will be waiting for them.
The head's like tilting like that is creepy as fuck.
Appearance causes different images to flash on the screen for split seconds, along with the words, "It's me." Golden Freddy will wait idly for a few seconds before killing the player, forcibly closing the game. Unlike all of the other animatronics in the game, Golden Freddy does not give any indication of approach or arrival within the office.
What did the fox say?
He completely disregards the doors, appearing whether they are open or closed. Unlike the other animatronics, the screen will be covered by a static image of Golden Freddy's face upon attack, akin to the images that flash during Michael Smith's hallucinations.
Bro, look at Freddy's skin, man. Look how yellow it is. Boy thinks he's SpongeBob.
The moment the player sees him, the player must bring up the monitor before Golden Freddy kills the players. Doing so will cause him to disappear, thus preventing death in a game crash. Number 5. Mortal Kombat 9. The Crypt Monster.
Mortal Kombat?
The Crypt was added in the 2002 release of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. It is
Mortal Kombat?
where you use the coins you collect as you play in order to purchase items such as concept art,
it's like an arcade
videos,
type style game. I love
fatalities and new characters. It returns in Mortal Kombat 9.
I've seen this already.
And with a completely new look. Unlike earlier games, this crypt is now broken up into 4 sections.
I've seen this already.
There are not only graves, but torture devices.
Oh no, the head goes bye-bye.
Kill the victim. In one section, there are floating dead bodies that explode for different...
What are those things called? I remember looking at... I literally looked at a video talking about that shit.
Different reasons, such as vultures picking at the enlarged stomach. In this game, at random times during one's visit to the crypt, a creature
don't jump scare me, please.
referred to as the Crypt Monster pops up on screen, screaming at the victim before disappearing again. This jump scare happens within about a second or two, and is meant to parody inner flash pranks that are intended to scare the viewer. Number 4. Resident Evil Zombie Dog. In a zombie-infected mansion,
Smile Dog.
During the team's attempt at survival, Jill Valentine is walking through a hallway when a zombie dog crashes through a window. Zombie dogs refer to domesticated canines infected with
Jill
T-virus through
Valentine.
its secondary method, the ingestion of infected food or living things. They contain much of their dog-like features, with an increase in aggression and agility.
Jill Valentine getting molested by the doggy.
After the dog crashes into the hallway and startles the player, they must react quickly in order to avoid a deadly attack. This scene was great proof that there is no such thing as quiet moments in video games. Number 3. Fear, 𝐈𝐭'𝐬 and Ladders. 𝐈𝐭'𝐬 is the key figure and main antagonist of the Fear series. 𝐈𝐭'𝐬 is seen repeatedly in Fear, often only out of the corner of the point man's eye, standing in shadows or darting quickly out of sight. Her appearances are almost always accompanied by scenes of
creepy witch lady. Oh.
Extreme violence. This rapidly becomes extremely unnerving. Sometimes all that is heard is her soft, giggling laugh, or indistinct words whispered as though in the point.
Witch lady.
𝐈𝐭'𝐬 appears most often as a young girl, but inside the Origin Factory, she is shown as an adult woman. The most popular jump scare rendered by 𝐈𝐭'𝐬.
You're fine as fuck, 𝐈𝐭'𝐬. I would so want to fuck a psycho bitch. Already doing that right now. Hey, get your ass under the table. There's nobody under the table. Dude, why do I feel like in the future, like, you know, I'm just gonna have my dick sucked off while doing a fucking video?
Is when Point Man is climbing up a ladder and 𝐈𝐭'𝐬 appears through the window directly above him and runs towards him aggressively. The fact that she comes out of literally nowhere looks like the typical nightmare-inducing ghost girl.
I so would want a fucking ghost girl to scare me like that. Oh my god, look at her face. She's got that she's got that gold face, alright?
And lets out a horrible scream is enough to cause the player
I would fuck 𝐭'𝐬. I would fuck her.
to jump.
You know, the adult version of her, obviously.
Number 2, Fatal Frame series, Broken Neck. Broken Neck is a hostile female spirit in Fatal Frame. Like many other ghosts that appeared in the game, not much is known about her, other than that she was not a member of the 𝐬𝐴𝐻 family, but a visitor to the mansion. Perhaps unusually, she was aware of the rituals being performed in the mansion. On the day of the
Rituals, what?
ritual, Broken Neck was visiting the mansion as a guest. It is not known whether she was one of the people that witnessed the failure of the ritual at Hell's Gate or not, though it is likely that she was on the second floor at the time of the ritual, as that is where she was before she died.
No more talisman. The force that was holding the door shut is gone.
She leapt to her death from the Moon Observatory. Why she committed suicide is still unknown, though many suspect that she had seen 𝐬𝐴𝐻 family master on his killing spree and got scared, choosing to take her own life rather than let him murder.
I know some people actually do that shit. Like, they commit suicide because, like, they feel so hopeless. Or, like, some people die from shock. Like, no, like, some people, deadass, like, when they're traumatized, they can't function anymore, and they kill themselves. Dead serious. Like, I've seen, like, stories of, like, motherfuckers being so traumatized from, like, an event or something that happened that they never were able to, like, think straight again. Like, for example, like, I don't know, like, you're in a fucking situation where, like, you see someone die, like, right in front of your face, and, like, it's happened to some people, like, just can't cope with that shit anymore. Like, they just can't cope. I don't know, it just fucks them mentally, and then, like, they just fucking die from, like, I don't know, what is it? And when you say shock, more so, like, traumatized, that's, like, a thing. Like, you can just die from being traumatized from something. Like, it just fucks your mental health or fucks your mind, and then you just never could think straight again. And then you go either insane and you kill yourself, or, yeah.
Her Broken Neck, like many of the ghosts in this game, gives many jump scares. For example, on the first night, after 𝐬𝐿 comes out of the doll room, this ghost comes falling down from the second floor, then attacks 𝐬𝐿. She's randomly encountered throughout the night, appears popping in front of the camera out of nowhere and surprising 𝐬𝐿. She's randomly encountered throughout the nights, popping in front of the camera out of nowhere and surprising 𝐬𝐿, since she laughs her sinister laugh after doing so. Number 1. PT Silent Hills, Lisa jumps.
Oh shit. I'm ready for this.
The PT, or playable trainer, for Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro's new installment in the Silent Hill franchise features a terrified and tormented ghost named Lisa. In PT,
Lisa,
the player seems stuck in an endless loop of a creepy-ass hallway that
psychological horror type shit right here.
Only seems to get worse. Lisa pops up at random moments throughout the game, which makes each playthrough more unexpected than the last. However, the most shocking is when Lisa appears out of thin air to deliver a breathtaking shock.
Oh, I can smell that breath. Oh, Lisa. Oh,
and send players back to the starting room. There have been rumored ways to avoid this scare, but where's the
imagine just walking, bro, and you see like someone just jump from the top of your ceiling. Hell no.
Fun in that. Got an idea.
Well, guys, this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, which one of those jump scares was the most scared to you? Be sure to scare content, which give you features you need to do. I'll see you next one. Peace.